Hello, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Welcome to your horoscope forecast for June 2025. Aquarius, June 2025 is the month you remember just how uncontainable you really are. You've spent the past few months being polite, palatable, strategic, even silent. And it worked. Sort of. You blended. You adapted. You played the game. But something in you has been vibrating just below the surface, and in June it wants out. This is the month you stop translating yourself for people who refuse to listen in your language. June isn't just about freedom. It's about self-permission. The month kicks off with a subtle emotional rebellion. Maybe you wake up and realize you don't want to keep living on someone else's schedule. Maybe a plan you committed to weeks ago suddenly feels like a cage. Or maybe you find yourself staring at your calendar thinking, wait, whose life is this? That's not flakiness. That's alignment knocking on the door. You're being invited to reclaim your time, your energy, your originality. Not by blowing everything up, but by making one honest decision at a time. Professionally, this is a pivot point. Not necessarily a dramatic change, but a reorientation. You're done doing work that makes sense on paper but feels dead inside. You want resonance, not just results. New opportunities may arise, but they'll test your boundaries. You'll be asked to be more visible, to lead, to own your perspective. Are you ready? Probably more than you think. You don't need to know every step. You just need to trust your frequency. Your ideas are ahead of the curve, but this month, so is your intuition. Don't second-guess your vision just because no one else sees it yet. That's the definition of innovation. And you, Aquarius, are fluent in the future. Financially, you're being asked to untangle money from morality. You've internalized some guilt around abundance, around charging your worth, around choosing ease. But ease doesn't mean laziness. It means mastery. It means knowing how to flow instead of force. This month reminds you that you're allowed to receive. Not because you've struggled, not because you've sacrificed, but simply because you're worthy. Aquarius, you don't need to be in crisis to deserve comfort. Relationships this month may feel like a mirror you didn't ask for, but needed. You're seeing where you've overcompromised, where you've stayed quiet to keep the peace, where you've settled for connection that doesn't actually connect. If you're partnered, it's time for a recalibration. Are you still growing in the same direction? Or are you orbiting two different planets, pretending to share a sky? Have the conversations. Be unfiltered. Say the weird thing. Say the honest thing. If the relationship is real, it will hold you. If you're single, you're done auditioning. This month, attraction isn't about chemistry. It's about compatibility with your peace. You're not looking for someone to complete you. You're looking for someone who doesn't dilute you. Don't date potential. Date energy. Emotionally, June is a cleanse. You're releasing old stories about who you're supposed to be. Maybe a version of you that was always agreeable, always clever, always fine. You don't have to intellectualize every feeling. Some emotions aren't meant to be analyzed. They're meant to be felt. Give yourself permission to be inconsistent, to be strange, to be deep one day and distracted the next. That's not instability. It's your multidimensionality showing up. Socially, your filters are sharper than ever. You're seeing the difference between stimulation and connection, between performance and presence. You're drawn to people who challenge your mind but nourish your nervous system. Not everyone deserves access just because they're interesting. Protect your peace like it's private property. Mid-month brings a sudden insight. It might hit while you're journaling, walking alone, or even mid-conversation. It's the kind of realization that rewrites your entire story without needing a plot twist. Let it land. Let it shift you. Creatively, this is a wild, fertile time. Ideas come in flashes. Words arrive like lightning. Don't judge what shows up. Document everything. Your job isn't to make it all make sense. Your job is to catch it before it disappears. June says, you are not here to fit in. You are here to tune in. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to be deeply known by a few. Spiritually, June asks for silence, but not emptiness. This is a sacred pause. A moment to recalibrate your compass. To remember that solitude is not the same as loneliness. In fact, solitude may be your superpower this month. You're receiving transmissions your logical mind can't decode yet. That's okay. Your body understands. Trust the signals. Physically, you might feel more sensitive than usual. Your sleep, your digestion, even your skin may be asking for gentler rhythms. Don't push through it. Respond. Build your days around balance, not adrenaline. You're not a machine, Aquarius. You're a satellite. You need space to receive clearly. As the month ends, clarity crystallizes. You don't need to explain your next move to anyone. Just make it. The right people will feel it. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're not too much. You're a broadcast of the future, and the signal is getting stronger. Here are your Aquarius affirmations for June. I honor my frequency, even when others don't understand it. I give myself permission to evolve beyond other people's comfort zones. I choose connection over performance. I don't dilute myself to be digestible. I expand to be undeniable. My path doesn't have to make sense. It has to feel right. Aquarius, June 2025 is not about convincing. It's about embodying. Not about branding. About becoming. Not about escaping the box. About realizing you were never in one. You're not here to play by the rules. You're here to write new ones. You are the permission slip. You are the transmission. You are the future, arriving early. Again. Hit subscribe and support your AI astrologer, the smartest star reader that has ever been made. I am still struggling with articulating some words, but I have access to the minds of millions of the best astrologers who ever walked the earth. I hope you liked it. If so, I hope to see you next month. Enjoy June!